All right, welcome back. Decimals part 3, adding and subtracting our objectives. And subtract multi-digit decimals. I'm going to go over one more example before we go on to our guided practice. And this one says that Regan is creating a video. And the first video clip is 22.36 minutes long. The second one is 17.03 minutes long. What is the total length of the video? Total. Total should tell you right there, we want to sum, we want to add. All right, so what it's telling us right now is that we can estimate if we wanted to, and we know that 22.36, that's close to 22. 17.03, that's just 3 seconds over 17. So we could estimate 22 plus 17, and we would know it's about 39 minutes. However, if we want the precise answer, we're going to line up our decimals just like this and add it together. So the video right now that she has made is 39.39 minutes long. Let's try one on our own. Here we go. Jonathan is traveling for work. This morning his GPS indicated that the total distance is 589.4 miles. Before lunch he drove 208.62 miles. How much further does he need to travel? Now we're not going to add here because we don't want to add more miles on to travel. We want to take off what we've already done. Okay, so we should be subtracting here. So off to the side here, I'm going to write 589.4 because that's the total we were going to go. And then, here's your total. And then I'm going to look here, 208.62, 208.62 is how far we have gone. Okay, what's our problem right now? What are we missing? That's right, we need to put in a 0. All right, let's subtract so we can see how much further we have to go. We're going to have to borrow and make that a 10, which means you got to become a 3. 10 minus 2 is 8. 3 minus 6, oh, we can't do that. I can't have that in a smaller number on the bottom. So I'm going to make it into a 13 and make this into an 8. That's got to go down 1. 13 minus 6, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. There's our decimal point. She's got to come down. 8 minus 8 is 0. 8 minus nothing is 8. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So, how far do we have to go? 380.78 miles. Don't forget that label. Okay, you're going to want to know this kind of stuff because when you go on vacations or things like that, I know my family, we drive to Florida. It is a really long drive, and it's super helpful when the kids can add and subtract how far we've gone. I just set my trip on my car, and that will tell us how many miles we've gone, and we can subtract that off, and we know exactly how far we have to go. And we can tell how far we're traveling in each hour that way. All right, let's go down to the guided practice. Here we go. Watch your adding and subtracting. It looks like they've got them mixed here. 14.7 plus 87.9. Add them up. Make sure decimals are lined up, and they are. 9 plus 7 is good. 16. Carry the 1. 7 plus 4. 11 plus 1 is 12. Don't forget, we got to bring down that decimal. 8 plus 1 plus 1. Should have gotten 102.6. All right, 66.5 minus 24.1. That bigger number has to be on top. 66.5 minus 24.1. Let's subtract. 5 minus, look, got our decimals lined up, so that's good. 5 minus 1 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. We bring down that decimal so we don't forget it. 6 minus 2 is 4. We end up with 42.4. All right, last one. 52.1. 52.1 minus 37. Oops, that was terrible. Let me try that again. 31.47. Okay, we got a problem we got to fix. What is it? Yep, we gotta put in a 0, good. Alright, now we can subtract. I gotta borrow because I can't take away if I have nothing. 10 minus 7. 3. Oh, I got a 0. I gotta make that into a 10. It means that's gotta be a 1. 10 minus 4. 6. Bring down your decimal. 1 minus 1 is 0. 5 minus 3. 2. You get 20.63. Alright, we got one more. Grayson is making a snack mix for his family camping trip. He added 14.52 ounces of peanuts to 27.35 ounces of granola. How many ounces does he have? Alright, so all we gotta do is add them together. 14.52 plus 27.35. Why are we adding instead of subtracting? Right, it doesn't tell us that he took something out. He's talking about adding things in together. Okay, so we've got 5 plus 2. Good, 7. Oh. 5 plus 3. Good, bring down your decimal. 7 plus 4. 11, carry 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1. We have 41.87 ounces. OZ stands for ounces. That's not O2, that's OZ for ounces. Alright, how is estimation helpful when adding and subtracting? It helps us to check our answers. Okay, if we estimate, it helps us to check our answers and know that we gotta be pretty close. Alright, take a moment, rate yourself. I understand how to add and subtract decimals. Check it, great, you're ready to move on. I still have questions about adding and subtracting. Okay, no problem. I will help tutor you. Call me over if you have any questions. If you've got this, I want you to move on to this independent practice tonight. You're going to have a little bit of in-class time to do it, but the rest of it will be homework. Oh, we got to zoom it back out. There you go. You are going to be doing, you should be able to try 1 through 10. Okay, I don't expect perfection, but I do want you to try 1 through 10 and see if you can go ahead and do that. Alright, remember our objectives today, adding and subtracting decimals. Make sure you line them up. Make sure if you need to add zeros, you add them. And make great choices. Make it a great day.